Damn, that was a lot of rewards. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Learning Tekken 8 with Leona. We've got a different agenda this month. Let's get to it. So I've got a plan this week. For anybody who hasn't seen it, I have been playing a shit ton of fighting games. I've been playing a ton of Street Fighter, I've been playing a ton of Strive, and obviously I've been playing a ton of Tekken 8. And if anybody saw my last stream, you'll know that I got to yellow rank, which is really cool. I didn't think I'd make this much progress this quickly. But I am running into some issues. I am noticing that I have no idea what to do off of a normal hit combo. Not a damn idea. So I have a couple of goals for today. One, I'm not playing any ranked. I'm not playing any games whatsoever. For two reasons. One, my hands are turning into pretzels. Like I said, I've been playing a ton of fighting games, and I need to give them a break. Otherwise, I'm not going to have hands anymore. And that would be a big problem. But two, I want to take a little bit of time today to check out some combo guides, learn some confirms off of Alyssa's, like, normal buttons. Because I know that she's got some crazy buttons. And maybe watch a little bit of gameplay to see what high-level Alyssa players are doing to make this character work. Okay, I took some time. One, because I didn't know how to reset training mode. It said the input down there, but my controller's a little weird. And it was not giving me the right input that I was looking for. So, now that I've figured that out, I have also taken some time to learn a little bit about some of Alyssa's kit. And this button right here is apparently the most broken thing that she has, outside of, like, chainsaw stance. So if I do this, I can get something like that, but there's a way to extend it, and I'm going to see if I can do it real quick. Well, that's kind of what I was looking for, but not exactly. Well, not quite. That was close! That was close! Not exactly. Oh, I almost had it! There we go, baby! That's it, baby! Whew! That combo was really tough. The hardest part about Tekken for me is understanding how it reads your inputs, right? So, I thought for a while that I had to do this and then had to mash that, right? But I can do the down forward 2 and then just hold the down forward and get the link. I can do down forward 2. No, I can't do down forward 2. I'm a liar. Apparently, I can't do I can only do the combo once. My point is that you can do down forward 2, and then hold that down forward input, and then let go of the down input when you need to do the forward input for the other 2. So it's like down forward 2, and then that, right? That's obviously not correct, but like, that's like part of the struggle that I've had with learning how Tekken reads your inputs. So while this is not exactly the combo that I was looking for, it's a start, right? This is not a combo that I can do off of this. But I can go into my sauce from here, right? This probably only needs me to go into sauce. Like, this is all I need to do when I go go into sauce. Once I'm here, you know, my game plan is just to do this, right? Just to, like, shred my opponent. But, like, to get there, I need to do other things. And I'm glad that I have this now. even though I'm not consistent with it. But that's all I'm going to do with playing Tekken today. Let's move on to kind of the meat of this video. You all have seen these before. You know them. You love them. It's the little replay channels. My goal is I want to watch a couple of these replays, see what some of these high-level players are doing, and see if I can't implement some of these smaller things into my gameplay. So right here is something interesting. We've got the standard, like, Tekken movement. That is a move that I didn't know I had access to. And that is off of the standard, like, I think those work like KBDs or, like, something like that. However the movement functions in Tekken, that is something that I'm going to have to learn how to take advantage of. I don't know how easy it's going to be on leverless, but doing that got Channel here an insane combo that killed. So that's going to be big. One thing that I've noticed is that there are some similar links in a bunch of different combos that Alyssa has. So like that link here, let's go back a second. So this link right here. That link there from forward 2 into the, I forget the actual input. It's like up forward 1. Like that is in a lot of Alyssa's combos. So I'm noticing that a lot of stuff in Tekken links into each other pretty consistently. I caught something else here. I don't know what this move is, but I've seen this done by a bunch of different people a bunch of different times. I don't know what that move is, but I need to learn how to do it because obviously it put in a ton of work and it healed Alyssa for a ton. And that combo there let Alyssa do her rage art. So I would like to learn what that mechanic is because it seems universal for a bunch of different characters. And how to combo into my rage art. Both of those seem incredibly important. Yeah, we got it again here. Which lets Alyssa put on a bunch of pressure. And that lets her do whatever that move is. And the chainsaw, having the chainsaws out and just letting you do some of these things for free applies a ton of pressure, and if they're getting hit, the chainsaws do way more damage. And against the wall, you just kill them. Right here, there's another thing that I would like to learn how to do. I don't know what that move is. It's different than the counter move that Alyssa has, which brings out the chainsaws immediately. But having that, which lets you put on a ton of pressure, and it looks like it's safe, that could create a lot of good situations for me being at the level that I am. And it looked like it was even good here against like some of the best Hwarang player in the like on the planet. Seems good to me. Another fun thing that I caught here. Applying a ton of chainsaw pressure here and then just making space. Just getting space, finding an opening for your heat. Like, one thing that I have heard is that Alyssa is like the god of movement. She is just like the absolute queen of moving around the stage and creating, like, closing gaps and closing in on her opponent. And that sounds like a hella fun time to me. But it seems like it might be a little difficult to learn. We gotta take things one step at a time here. Something else that I obviously need to learn is combos at the wall that can break it or whatever. And then combos that can let me do my heat engager. Because look at all this chip damage that she's getting here. The amount of chip and pressure that you can apply here while your heat is active is crazy. And, you know, obviously she dies here. But the pressure that this Alyssa was putting on seemed insane. So I would like to learn how to do that, because that seems really cool. Like, look at this sidestep here. So we hit that sidestep, and then we go into whatever that is. And then we apply a ton of pressure. Just put on, like, just apply the chainsaws. Just send it with the chainsaws. Again, another crazy sidestep here. You get a ton of damage, especially since you're up against the wall. We dropped that combo, unfortunately. I don't know if that was a drop or if that just wasn't a real combo. But, like, that sidestep was nuts. like, movement in this game is going to be so important. I would like to learn how to do a lot of that. I'm going to have to look up maybe a guide or something on how like, you're supposed to make the best use of your movement. Oh my god, that stopped the heat activation. That's crazy. See, okay, this part wasn't something that the Alyssa did that I thought was neat, but the Hwoarang parried or something there, and that was sick. That was dope. I don't know if that's a Hwoarang, like, exclusive mechanic, but if it is, one, I'm gonna have to look out for it. And two, if it's not, I want to learn how to do it because that was dope as fuck. I think I found the Rage Art combo. I think I found it. I have no idea what any of these inputs are, but that links, and then even from that distance, Alyssa's Rage Art hits, which is crazy. I didn't even realize how far-reaching those chainsaws were when it came to the Rage Art. There's gotta be something that I can do now that can like implement Rage Art into the middle of the combo. One thing that I am noticing from both of these players is that they value the bonus damage from being in heat over the damage that the heat re-engage attack, or whatever it's called, does when they use it. So, like, obviously, Alyssa there used the reactivation to, because it was, like, at the end of the heat timer, just to, like, get the final bit of damage, but they're not immediately sending it, like, into the second activation, even though they could, which I think is fascinating. I like seeing some of these things from, like, these high-level players and more of, like, what they value in a game like Tekken. Okay, this was neat. I did not know that you could actually get a combo off of that little lunge there. I had no idea. I figured, you know, there was just, like, enough time, or, like, not enough time after the recovery to do anything. But if you can get a combo off that, that's kind of nice. And that's kind of it for this one. At least this video. There's a bunch more that I could watch, but I'm sure you guys get the point already. Like, watching high-level play from either, like, these replay channels or something like Combo Breaker or whatever it might be can teach you a lot just by watching, like, a 10-minute first to 3 or whatever, right? So let's hop back over to the game and wrap this up, shall we? The fun part about learning a new fighting game is realizing just how different it is from all of the other games that you play. And I think that's really fun. I think that's really neat. I really like that. I've enjoyed learning Tekken so far. It's so different compared to all of the other games that I've played. Dragon Ball, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear. All of these other games are so wildly different from Tekken. And I love that. I've been having a great time. The point of me doing all of this is not so that I can speed up the process, right? I'm not trying to learn Tekken 8 and hoping to storm Combo Breaker or whatever, right? That's just not realistic. I work a 9 to 5. I'm doing all of this stuff for YouTube. And I have other people in my life. Like, I want to go see my friends, my family. Like, I have people that I want to spend time with. So I can't be playing Tekken 24/7, and that's okay. My goal for this is not to, like, expedite the learning process of Tekken. It is to make it a little more enjoyable and go through this kind of fun little journey. I think my progress with Tekken has been really, really steady, right? I don't think I'm moving too fast, and I've obviously run into a couple of road bumps. That Steve from last week, that guy was crazy. And I had no idea that Jack 8 did that much damage. That guy was nuts. But that's part of the fun, right? I would have never known that Steve was a counter character had I not run into him, gotten my ass beat live on stream, and then had a friend of mine tell me, like, oh, hey, Steve is a counter character. You should probably be a little aware of that and not press so many buttons so often. It's like, oh, okay. Now I know what I can learn from that and how to maybe approach it next time, you know? That's part of the fun. We're going to take this one nice and easy. Last year with Granblue, I feel like I really tried to, like, hard press the learning process. I really tried to expedite it, thinking like, oh, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna win all the games and all that shit. And it burned me out on the game. And I don't want to do that anymore. I like taking games nice and easy. You know, Tekken allows me to do that. I have not been having like a horrible time playing the game. I haven't run into any extraordinary roadblocks. I haven't run into anything that's like totally made me feel like, oh, I'm never gonna get through this, right? And the fun part about playing ranked in some of these games is being like, oh, this is what I can do. This is what I can do currently. This is what I can learn to do for the future, and this is what's killing me now. Where can I slot in my learning for all three of these things? Like, how can I optimize what I already know? How can I learn some of these new techniques that I can apply at a later date? And how can I stop getting killed by Steve? The ranked process for Tekken has been very kind to me, I feel like. I feel like I've been quite blessed. I don't know what it is about Tekken 8 compared to Tekken 7, but I've been having way more fun with this game than I did with that game. And I don't feel like I have been completely, like, expedited, or not expedited. I don't feel like I've been totally excluded from learning the game because I don't understand it. The resources for Tekken 8 are way better than they were for Tekken 7. Not only that, but the game has, like, some tutorials and stuff in it. So it's made the game, learning the game, a lot smoother. It's made it a lot more enjoyable, and I've been having a fantastic time, if you couldn't tell, with the amount of times that I've said that. But there's still some work to do. For the time being, I'm taking some time off. Not, like, I'm not taking a break or anything. I mean, it's kind of a break, right? I am gonna, like, you know, I'm gonna finish this video, make sure it's all nice and clean, ready for Saturday, which is, at the time you're watching this, today. But I'm gonna enjoy this week. I'm gonna have some chill time, I'm gonna watch some replays, I'm gonna spend some time with my friends. I'm gonna go play cards today, actually. There's a Magic RCQ going on today that I'm gonna go play in. That sounds like fun. Because I haven't done that in a while. It's been a hot minute since I've played in a Magic tournament. But that's we're not trying to really like grind these games, you know? We're having a good time. We're here for some fun. We're here to learn. And learning is fun when you go about it the right way. So as always, I would like to thank my patrons, including Wister St. Cyr, Quillegan, Kitty Day, and Simon Brainley. Thank you guys for your support. It really lets me know that you guys give a shit about me and want to be like, hey, let's throw money at this dumb bitch and make it so that maybe she can do this full time. Wouldn't that be neat? And if any of the rest of you would like to join them, you can go to the description down below, click on the link to patreon.com/LeonaDX, throw yourself into the ring, you know, check out some of the stuff. I actually had a little video talking about my thesis for, like, playing games other than fighting games go up early in the week, so you can go check that out. Just throw $5 my way, join one of any of the tiers. There's a couple of them. They don't all have rewards yet, but I mean, there's only 4 people here, so, like, you know, once I get more people, we'll figure out what to do with the rest of those tiers. And if you don't have money to throw at me, which I understand, I often don't have money to throw at people, you can do a fun little thing such as liking and subscribing, following all of the socials, leaving a comment, telling me what you thought of the video, if you're playing Tekken, what character you're playing in Tekken, how much you're liking Tekken. You can go watch some other videos, you know, there's probably going to be cards up at the end of the video, all that fun stuff. Do the stuff that YouTube likes. I'm already at 500 subs, but as soon as I get to X amount of watch hours, I get to actually monetize some of these videos, and more importantly, open up my streams for emotes. That's the most important thing to me at the moment. Once I can get people to, like, channel members can have emotes, then we're cooking. But that's it for this month, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope you guys show up for the streams. Currently, I'm playing Ghost Trick and Mega Man X. those are gonna be fun. I'm recording this before I've even started those. So, you know, I have no idea how they're gonna go, but they're probably fun. I've heard they're very good games. So I'm sure I'm having a great time. So if you want to do that, you can come show up to the streams. You can watch another video. You can like and subscribe, do all the fun stuff I've already said already. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend, everyone.